Hi and welcome to the new art show, Fine Arts with Besim. I'm Besim, I'll be your host, and I'm a painter. I do it for a living. It's both my hobby and my job. For the next few episodes, I'll be teaching you guys how to draw and paint, and to become better artists, because nothing is more fun than doing art. And for the next few episodes, we'll be doing some drawing techniques, and I'll be teaching you guys how to use different pencils. There is a 2B, 4B, and HB, and each pencil has a different use. One is darker than the other. So we'll begin with the 2B pencil. If you guys notice, it'll say a number on each pencil that you actually purchase from a store. The general one is HB, and that's the neutral. It's not very strong, it's not very dark. So you can just test it out, make some shade, play around with your pencil and see which one is darker than the other. So we'll mark them. This one was a 2B, this one is an HB, and this one's a 4B. And to use all three pencils, you'll get the best combination for the most realistic shading and things like that, and you'll get the best results this way. So to begin, today we'll be doing the portrait, and I'll teach you guys how to divide the face so that all the features look proportional. First, we start with an egg shape, like so. And what we do is we take a line, divide it right in the center, take the bottom half, divide that in the center once more, and then again the last time. So this line, you'll have the eyes. This line, the nose, and the mouth. You take the top half, divide that in the middle, and this will actually be your hairline. So to begin, and you don't have to be accurate, if you just grab a paper and a pencil, the nose comes here, and these are roughly the proportions of the head. The ear goes from the eye line to the nose line. Later add the pupils. This way you have a proportional face. Later we'll be teaching you guys how to do single features separately, and then you can apply the single features that you learn and put them on this well-proportioned face. Before I teach you guys how to draw the single features, I will just take my 2B pencil, and I'll just show you guys how to roughly shade. So there's two ways of shading. There is the regular shading, like so, in which case you can actually smudge, and I'm sure you guys are familiar with this one. And then there's the less traditional way of shading, where you just start putting lines, cross them, and cross them some more, and the more you cross them, the darker it gets. And this we call cross-hatching. And this is a very popular way of shading, actually. Popular artists like Leonardo da Vinci used it, Michael Anglo, just to make their sketches for obviously bigger projects, paintings, Sistine Chapels and whatnot. And now we can apply these two techniques. You can pick the one you like and make a circle. You can use a stencil to make a circle, or you can just kind of freehand it. And we want to turn the circle into a sphere. So what we'll do is we'll start shading. I will first use the lightest pencil, which is the HB. B. Now the idea is to get it very dark in some areas and very light in other areas, as if there's a highlight. So if you take a ball, there will always be one spot where it's highlighted. Keep doing this. I'm actually just cross-hatching. It's my favorite way of shading. And just keep going. And if you actually continue, it'll look very three-dimensional, and that's how you actually get shapes looking realistic rather than just flat. So again, I'll just use the 2B. It's not too dark, it's not too light. And we'll start with the eyes. So the eye. You do one curve like this, another curve just a little bit longer, and this will be your left eye. And a larger curve at the bottom, like so. And then the little winky corner in the middle of your corner of your eye. Okay, your eyelid. You want to keep the top part a little darker because everyone's got eyelashes and it's always darker at the top there. And you always want to keep one part highlighted. And that's your eye. The nose, you take bottom of the nose, curve it under it for the nostril. The rest of the nose is shading. So you shade under the nostril because it's always casting a shadow. And then to make it plump over here, you do kind of what we did before with the sphere. So you do shading on one side as if light is hitting your face from one angle. Now you don't always have to use your fingers. You can use paper towel or something like that to smudge it better. And there you go, that would be your nose. And for the mouth, and this obviously doesn't apply to everyone's mouth, eye, or nose. This is more of a general painting if you kind of just feel like sketching a face or something. The mouth is again all curves. The upper lip, all angles and curves. Now the upper lip is always darker than the lower lip, so you need to shade that a little bit darker because the light is always hitting it from the top. So the bottom lip always catches the light. Shade if you like. There you go. And now for the ear. So the ear, again, all curves. And this, the ear is kind of tricky. You have to look at someone's ear to kind of, to familiarize yourself with all the lines and the curves that go on inside there. This is roughly the ear. And again, it's all shading, so and if you forget how to draw an eye or a face or something, try to probably look at a reference, maybe a picture or something, and use that as a reference point to your drawings. Okay? For the eye, you just reverse it to do the left eye or the right eye, and all you need to do is just apply it to the face we first did along the lines, and you're good to go. Thank you for joining us, and join us next time when we start painting in oil paints.